Welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. It's nice to have you here. This is going to be a pick-up power reading, and today we're going to see what's coming for you for the month of August 2020. Okay. First of all, I'm so sorry if I sounded a bit muddled because I'm actually recovering from a flu. I had fever like two days ago, but it subsided, and then I had a sore throat, and then I started, now I'm having the flu, so so forgive me if I don't sound so cheery as always. Yeah. Okay, so let me explain to you how this reading is going to work for you. Okay, so these five piles here are going to help you through August 2020. So it doesn't matter when you are watching this video. You could be watching this in the middle of August. I've had friends who did the July reading, and I actually posted that reading in the beginning of July 2020, and then around mid-July or near the end, she did that reading again, and she said it still resonated with her. Okay, so you can always come back to this video whenever you need guidance, whenever you need some sort of message, if you feel lost, if you feel, if you feel guided to watch this video again. Okay, so maybe for some of you, for now, when you watch this, is near the beginning of August, maybe maybe you choose this pile, but then in the middle of August you come to this video again, and suddenly you are drawn to this pile, maybe this pile. Okay, so it really depends, it's totally up to you. Okay, yeah, anyway, so let me explain what we're going to see, with the pile, with this reading here. So for every pile, we're going to look into what's coming for you, on the time when you watch this video, and then we're going to see what it is that you need to be aware of around you in the month of August. So this can be something like, for example, if let's say there's more work coming for you in August, so maybe you have to be aware of the people you're working with, or maybe just about your health, or maybe about the people that you may accidentally, or if you may have neglected unknowingly. Okay, so that's how it works. And then we're going to I've also pulled 2 extra cards. I call them the wild cards for every pile here. So the wild cards are going to give me more information so that I can give you a more wholesome reading. All right, then of course we're going to go into the advice. I've also pulled some additional cards from the Botanical Inspirations Oracle deck, and also from Shirley Darcy's Flower Petals Guidance deck. Okay, I cannot breathe. Okay, so let's move to picking the piles. All right, so I have here 5 piles for you to choose from. So you can try to choose from the deck. You can try to feel which deck is calling out to you. Okay, so for pile number 1, so this is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, this is pile number 3, pile number 4, and pile number 5. Okay, so you can try to choose from, it's totally up to you, however you want to choose. Okay, if you have troubles choosing from the decks, or the cards, or the piles, you can try to choose them with the crystals that I have prepared for you here. So for pile number 1, we have the 6-star quartz. Okay, I was hoping you can focus. Second pile, we have the amethyst. Third pile, we have the smoky quartz. Fourth pile, we have the golden rutilated quartz. Okay, and the fifth pile we have the strawberry quartz. Can you see it? I hope you can see it. Okay, so you can pause this video here if you need to. Take your time, meditate, calm down, and then try to feel which pile, try to feel which crystal you're drawn to. And whenever you're ready, I will see you at the timestamps. Hello, pile number 1. This is going to be your reading. I'm going to push this crystal here. Okay. Excuse me. So sorry. Okay, so 2 oracle cards here. We're going to talk about that later. So what's coming for you in the month of August? Wow, Ace of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, Empress. That's great. This is really good. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Let me push this further a bit so we have more space for the bottom later. So what is it that you need to be aware of? 6 of Pentacles, the Fool, 7 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, I cannot breathe. Alright, so 2 wild cards here. 9 of Wands, 3 of Cups. You're going to be very busy, you know. Okay, advice, 8 of Cups, 4 of Swords, and the Devil. Okay. Okay, give me a second. Okay, first off, we can see it's very... Okay, I'm just trying to see if this is a pregnancy or not. Ace of Pentacles and Empress is definitely an idea, but one that I feel that it's not like you have to, you know, 5 of Wands is usually a conflict card, but I don't feel it as a conflict. I feel it's more like a bit of a struggle to get this idea across, to get this idea out from, you know, it's like you have an idea, but you don't know how to carry it out. You don't know what to do. There are certain things I feel that you kind of get the idea, but you can't get it across because, you know, there's still some fill in the blanks that you have to do. Okay? So what is it that you have to be aware of? 6 of Pentacles, the Fool, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, it's like this. So you have an idea that you're going to start in August. This is definite. But there will be some turbulence, you know, it's, you know, kind of like when you want to fly, when you're on an airplane, and then, you know, your plane starts to, you know, go through a turbulence. It's kind of like that, you know. I guess it's kind of like a bit of an annoyance there, but I wouldn't say it's a total, it's a total, I wouldn't say, you know, you're not gonna get where you want to be. Okay, with the 6 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups here, I can see that this is, and also the 5 of Wands here, actually I can see this is very likely a teamwork, a group of people that you are going to work with. All right, but it may be a bit of a struggle for you because of the 9 of Wands here. It's kind of like you have this idea that you want to pursue, you want to do, but there's a bit of a struggle here. Okay, of course your friends are going to be there for you. They're going to be there to help you. You know, it's I would say it's something new for you with the Fool here, but it will come to a point where suddenly, you know, it's like this. You have an idea. Up to 60% of the way, you will feel, you know, you're slowly, you're getting some feedback, some ideas from your teammates even. And if you're already into this line of work, you know, you get something out from your customers. Maybe for some of you this is I don't really see this as customer service because there's too little sword cards, but I feel that along the way you will definitely get, I mean, for 60% of the way, and then you have to shift into something else. Okay, just take it how it resonates. All right, and 70% away. I wouldn't say 70% away. I don't think this is 70% away. To me, this is more like, you know, once this shift happens, then is this Seven of Pentacles is a reassessment, you know, for you to go through. Okay, so it's like from point A to point B. Okay, so I start my work. Okay, so more than 60% away. You know, I start to reassess, you know, reassess your goals, your missions, to see, you know, if this is in line with what you initially wanted. Okay, very likely this is definitely something to do with a group of friends, teamwork, with your team. So when this does happen, this will happen, you know, because it's kind of like you feel the struggle, you know, you will reach a spot, a place where maybe some of you're thinking, should I even start this venture? Okay, maybe some of you have already gone into it and you can see this is where, you know, you finally see, you know, I can see the money, I can see where this thing is going to get me to. But along the way, you're going to start doubting yourself, which would explain the Five of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. And it will also explain why we have Eight of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Devil here. Because it may be that to me, I feel that you're not seeing big enough. Your scope is not wide enough. You only focus in on the problem, you know, when, you know, because you say, okay, this is the problem, but you are not tackling the root of the problem. See, this is totally intuitive. None of these cards, you know, will show me is that it will show you that this is narrow and wider scope, whatever. But because of the Devil here, the Devil shows me that you are holding on to something too tightly. Okay, so to me, I feel that, you know, you have to let go of this feeling, you know, I want this. It could be that you may need to lower your expectations a little, because there's something that you have to realize about this plan of yours that may not be to your expectations. It may not be to what you want. Okay, so once you have this clarity, you know, as much as, you know, you don't want to give up on it, you don't want to let it go, but if you do not let it go, then you cannot move to your Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so you may so in August there will be a point where you have to ask yourself whether or not you're going to take that leap of faith over something that you're not willing to let go. Okay, and whatever this has anything to and whatever this is, it has something to do with a new idea that very likely you thought of. Okay, I don't really see this as an external influence. Of course it can be, it's a general reading. For some of you, this is definitely a pregnancy reading, a pregnancy reading for sure, because, you know, it may be something that, you know, you consider, okay, you're pregnant, and if it is, congratulations, you know. But of course there'll be times when you're wondering, will my resources, will my money be enough? It's gonna be a new journey, but of course. Right here we have the Six of Pentacles here, the Seven of Pentacles here. It's kind of like, you know, something stuck in between. So to me, it feels like, you know, you're wondering, is my money going to be enough, you know, to be pregnant at such a time? That's where you have to, you know, just let go. You know, you have, if the baby is definitely something, you know, that you have really wanted, you know, then don't worry about the money. The money, you can definitely get it. You just have to figure a lot of ways out. A lot of people now are losing, they lost their jobs, but they compensate by, you know, doing home business or anything that is through digital, through the internet, you know, it will be difficult, but you know, it's something that's worth celebrating. Yeah. Okay, so let's move to the oracle cards first. Okay, so these are actually additional guidance for you. Okay, so I hope it pertains to the reading. Otherwise, you can just treat it as something that's just a bonus. Okay. Primrose. Okay, wait, hang on. Alright. Youthful love. If I had a single flower for every time I think of you, I could walk forever in my garden. Okay? So this is definitely, you know, for those of you who are pregnant. For those of you, you know, blessed with a child, congratulations. You know, it's, I'm a mother myself. I have 2 children, so yay. Okay, so the next one we have cornflower. Come on, focus. Can you focus? Yay, okay. Cornflower. Learn from friendships old and new. Okay, so this is for those of you who are working with, you know, especially for those of you who are working with your friends. Even if this is about teammate, to be really honest, I feel this is more about your friendship, because if it is something to do with your work, there should be more pentacles, and the 3 of cups should be 3 of pentacles. But just take it out, resonates. Okay, definitely this can also be with your co-workers, especially if they are very, very good friends of yours. Okay, so learn from friendships old and new. So you're going to need support. Okay, even if this is a pregnancy reading, you know, then of course you'll need your friends to help you, you know, to think of ways. Maybe you can, you know, I have a baby coming, if you have any ideas so that I can earn more money, that'll be great. You know, you can help me by thinking of a plan, or if you can, or if you know any businesses that I can do and work from home, that'd be great. Okay, so don't sweat on it. All right. Okay. All right, so pile number 1, that's all I have for you. If this is where we part ways, I thank you so much for your time. I hope you get something out from this reading. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is going to be your reading. Sorry, I'm gonna put this amethyst aside. I'm sorry, I was actually checking to see if I'm having a fever or not. And I was pressing on my cheek, so I was like, pile number 2. Okay, so 2 oracle cards here. But no, I'm not having a fever. Okay. All right. So, oh, okay. Only this one is reversed. Interesting. So, what's coming for you in the month of August? Hey, wait, hang on. Oh, wait. Nope, sorry. Have them upside down. Okay, sorry. Okay, 2 of wands, 6 of swords, the devil. Okay. So what is it that you need to pay attention to be aware of? Wheel of Fortune, the Star, King of Swords. Well, card here. So we have Judgment. We have the 7 of Swords. So this is definitely in line. To me, King of Swords, we have Judgment, and the 7 of Swords here is definitely, you know, because King of Swords is someone who is who can make sound decisions, and they can make perfect plans, you know, strategize. So very likely, you know, with the Star card here, very likely either you are an Aquarius or you're dealing with an Aquarius. I don't really associate cards, the tarot cards, to astrological signs, but whenever I see, let's say for example, I have a suit of swords and I have a star here, or let's say like have the Justice, which is of Libra, or if I have the Lovers card, which is the card of Gemini, especially when the suits come out, the suit of a court card come out that is associated to that astrological sign, then I'll call it out. Okay, I hope it makes sense. I hope it makes sense. Okay. All right. So advice: Page of Swords, Nine of Swords, and Justice. So okay, maybe some of you are dealing with the Libra too. Okay. So what's coming for you? Okay. So there is something that you have to plan or decide. For me, I feel it's more of a plan and not really a decision, because you're trying to figure something out. But you're always, and this thing, whatever it is that you want to decide on, whatever it is you want to plan on, you are quite caught up in this energy where, you know, you're thinking, what should I do with it? How should I go about it? What am I going to do? So day and night, you think about it. You're trying to let go. For most of August, you're trying to come up with a plan. And you're very, very, very focused in, you know, you're so caught up with the energy. You know, it's kind of like when, you know, during the daytime, you know, when you're at work, you know, you do your work, you do work. And then after that, you reach home, you know, where you're supposed to just forget about work and focus on your family, focus on your own life, but you keep on thinking about your work, That's what this energy is about. Okay, it's kind of like, you know, day and night, you know, whether you're at home or not, you're just thinking about this thing. All right, and it is something about, to me, I feel that whatever it is that you're thinking about, I don't think you will find a solution in August yet, because you still have to see, first of all, you don't have enough information, and time is also at play here. Okay, Wheel of Fortune is my timing card. So what you can do for yourself is just, you know, to me, somehow I feel whatever it is that you want to figure out, you want to plan on, you have to be, I feel that you have to be true to yourself in the sense that don't let other people control you. So, you know, it's kind of like, to me, I feel like there's some sort of negotiation. And very likely, you know, you are playing chess with someone here, I feel. And at the same time, you're also trying to find out some information. Maybe for some of you, you may send out a spy or someone to do your bidding. So, you know, sending spies is not that nice to hear, you know. But sometimes, you know, people do that, especially when, you know, you play politics and all that. Even if it's office politics, you know, you ask the office boy to get something for you, and then you come back, and then suddenly, you know, so you ask the office boy or the office person, you know, so what happened in there, you know, this is that kind of, you know, because there is some sort of information that you need to find out, that you need to look for. There's a lot of planning in this reading here. There's a lot of, I really feel this is playing chess with someone. You're playing chess with someone, you know, you're not wanting this, and it would explain why you're so into whatever this thing is that you're going about here. You know, you're so caught up in the energy here. But one thing is for sure, you are very, very smart. Okay, and you are, you know, I wouldn't say it's, you know, some is sneaky, you know, it has a very, you know, and we know sneaky is not that good, you know, but, you know, to me, it really depends on context. And Seven of Swords, it has a very bad bad reputation, you know, being cheating and all that. To me, it really depends on the context. You say, oh, Seven of Swords is a card of manipulation. Yeah, of course, yes, it is card manipulation, but you also have to see, sometimes, you know, you have to, you know, like for example, let's say for this one, to me, it feels like, you know, you're trying to figure something out, but at the same time, you have you don't have enough information to go about, so you have to do some sort of I would say like spying, maybe, or just trying to get information, you know, just to make sure that you don't get caught. See? And I will not be surprised that the other person who you are dealing with is, I would say, slightly incompetent. You know, to me, I feel that this is more towards you, and this is the person that you are dealing with. But because we have the Justice here, you know, and with the Nine of Swords here that says, you know, don't worry about this person. There's a lot of very smart energy here. If you notice, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards there that is of the suit of swords. So it's kind of like, you know, you and this person playing chess, you know, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, and you know, but so long as, you know, you justify your facts, so long as, you know, you don't do what is right, and don't do something that is overboard, you know, because Justice is a very neutral card. As much as you want to win, but you win it, you know, win it with, what's the word, I think integrity, or is it dignity? Win it right, win it in the right way. Because one thing about Justice is that, you know, Justice will prevail. If you were to do anything not so Justice not so good, then, you know, Justice will prevail, and you will get punished. You will be punished. You know, sometimes it can just be as simple as, you know, your ideas backfire. That's it. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to. So I've pulled 2 oracle cards for you. I hope that these cards pertain to this reading. Otherwise, it's just a bonus. It's just an additional guidance for you for the month of August. Okay. So for this one, we have Tulip, friendship and gratitude. So let us be grateful for the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. So this one, I feel, is an additional guidance for you because of how this, whatever it is that you're going through, because you're always so focused in on this playing chess with someone else. So, you know, you have to let loose, because the Six of Swords here is saying, you know, telling you to move to calm waters, telling you to, you know, try not to let this situation get hold of you. Okay, if you can let go, just let go. Okay, it's okay. Okay, fine. In daytime, when you're at work, when you're playing chess with this person, okay, fine, then you can figure out all you want. But the moment you come home, the moment you leave your workplace, the moment you leave this person, whoever it is you're dealing with, let it go. Focus on yourself, focus on your family, okay, and just relax, right? Okay. Magnolia. You will find what you need in the wisdom of your heritage. Okay, so this one, it's very difficult because this is a general reading. I don't know who this is gonna go out to. So, in other words, you know, perhaps you can find more wisdom with someone who is older than you, someone who is more experienced than you. I would say heritage in a wider scope would be that someone who is well versed in this situation of yours, okay, and you know, get some advice from them. Okay, so this doesn't have to be so this can be about, let's say you're dealing with someone at work at this. and you may know someone else who has been in this situation, or maybe you just ask them, just casually ask them, I have this problem. What do you think I should go? How do you think I should go about this? Maybe somehow they will just tell you, oh, I've been through this situation before, so this is what you do. Okay. In other words, to me, this card is saying that you have to. Very likely, there's someone around you that can help you. Okay. All right. So that's all I have for you, pile number 2. So if this is where we part ways, thank you so much for your time. I hope that you get something out from this reading. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. It's going to be your reading. So I'm going to put this smoky quartz here. Okay, two oracle cards here, so I'm just going to put this aside. This is going to be your additional guidance, okay? So what's coming for you in the month of August? 2 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, and 9 of Swords. You're dating around. Ace of Swords for what you need to be aware of. Ace of Swords, 9 of Swords. So something's coming for you. Someone is coming for you, definitely, all right? This is, for those of you who choose this is definitely something about your love life, all right? So wild card, we have Page of Cups, and then we have 4 of Pentacles, okay? Advice here, 10 of Swords, 6 of Swords, Queen of Cups. Okay, whoever this person, okay, to me this person is, okay, so you're enjoying a life, you are very single. Very likely you are single, or you are with someone already, and somehow the relationship feels very, it's kind of like when you're in a relationship, but you still have authority, you still get to do whatever you want, not all relationships like that, where if, let's say for example, your friend wants to ask you out and you say, oh no, I have to see what Daniel is up to and all that, that would not be the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles would be like, your friend's asking you out and you say, oh, okay, let me call Daniel and reschedule with him or something like that. I'll let him know for a while, and then you call Daniel, hi babe, I'm going out with my friends later, I'll meet you later tonight at 10, 9, whatever. That is the 9 of Pentacles here. It doesn't necessarily have to be that you are single. Of course, you can be single, and even if you are single, then I would say that some of you are, going out meeting people and dating, but for the most of you, I feel that definitely you are, meeting people, probably on Tinder, dating apps, and all that. I feel that a lot of you that are actually really, really single, and I would say you are enjoying a life, but at the same time you're still letting some sort of anxiety getting to you, and whatever this anxiety is something to do with this person. But the thing is, this person is coming back. This is what you have to be aware of in August, okay? So Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, King of Wands. This person is definitely going to somehow be in your life again. For some of you, it can be physically come back to you, but maybe for some of you, you may hear from this person. However, very, 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 very likely, I feel that this person will physically come back into your life, because I can see 10 of Swords here. Very likely you're really, 10 of Swords, this person gives you a lot of stress. With the 4 of Pentacles, very likely you have not been talking to this person for the longest time. You've closed off. Probably a lot of you don't even want to deal with this person. But somehow there's still some sort of connection, isn't it? So, you have this 10 of Swords. Ten of Swords here. You're so stressed about whatever this person is doing to you, because you're enjoying yourself. 9 of Swords is not really such a bad card. It's just like you just overthink. You have a lot of anxiety, but all these things are just, you worry. you worry about something, you're worrying about something that is not happening, you know. It's like, what's gonna happen? Is it going to happen? You know, that's that kind of worry, you know. Queen of Cups. So you have to watch out. To me, this is more like, you know, somehow this person, I mean, for you to be in this energy at first, and then for this to come in a bit later, it would suggest that this person probably will text you, or probably very likely you will hear about this person, and the thing that you hear about this person really upsets you, or very likely this person will come back. But because, you know, because of this Knight of Swords here, I will not be surprised if this person will come back. Alright? Why do they come back? Because they have something to tell you. To me, when you watch this video, the person very likely is not back yet. The moment you watch this video, very likely 1 week later, they will reach out. And that is why the advice for you as you watch this video is this, because, well, you just have to see. You have to me, this feels like there's some sort of unfinished business. And so what is this person up to? Why did this person suddenly just want to come back? What is it they want to say? And you will have to, well, it's totally up to you. The cards here don't tell me, you know, if you should just forget about them, call them out, whatever. The cards here are just saying that, you know, this person will come back. Calm down, don't worry, deal with it, that's it. So deal with it. How are you gonna deal with it? Well, for some of you, it's definitely, you know, if you're not into this person, then just tell them to go away. But if you want them back, then just listen to them, right? So in other words, the decision, the final decision is going to, is in your hands. Okay? You know, I've done hundreds of personal readings since I started, like, last year. Hundreds and hundreds. And I noticed a pattern. And the pattern is very simple. Whenever you reach a dead end, or, you know, when you see a problem, just try to find your way around it. Just try to deal with it. Okay? In other words, what do I mean? In other words, when this person comes back, what choices do you have? You can either just tell them go away, or listen to them, and then decide whether or not you want them back, or tell them to go away. That's it. Right? So it's totally up to you. Okay? Because it's totally up to you, simply because the advice here does not tell you to ignore this person, to walk away, or to deal with them. This advice, I feel, is just telling you to not let this person stress you out. That's it. Okay? So let's see what the oracle cards have to say. So I hope that this pertains to this reading. Maybe it'll tell you what you should do about this person. Maybe it won't. If it doesn't, it's okay. Just treat it as an additional advice for you for the rest of August. Alright? So it's like a bonus or something. Oh wow, this is a very, very good advice. Alright. Dahlia, look at this. Dignity. A wise man has dignity without pride. A fool has pride without dignity. Okay? In other words, you know, stand up for yourself. You can stand up for yourself. There's no doubt about it. Okay? So like I said, you know, if you know, it depends on what you want. Is this person worth everything? If yes, then, you know, wait for what they have to say. See what is it that they want to tell you. If not, then it's okay to walk away. Okay? Dignity. right? But very likely, for a lot of you, you know, very likely, because you are very likely in the Nine of Pentacles energy, where you've worked so hard for yourself. So I'm very sure you can resonate with this oracle card here. The other one, lilac. All right. The future is sometimes lost in the wanderings of yesterday. Okay, it can go like this. When this person comes back, don't judge this person based on what happened in the past. I mean, yes, you can. I mean, it sometimes really depends on your situation, right? Maybe this person changed. Maybe they don't. But try not to make decisions based on what happened, I feel. Okay? In other words, you have to decide, you know, whether or not this person has changed for the better. You have to see whether or not I really feel that, you know, this card is more about not making decisions you know, it's kind of like, you know, let's say for example this person comes back, and then, you know, because you've matured, because you've gone through, you know, maybe this person hurt you, maybe somehow this person made you grow. For some of you it's easy, for some of you it's difficult. Very likely this was a difficult situation. This was a difficult path for you to learn. Okay? And when this person comes back, it may come to a point where you think, you know, you tell this person, you know, if you were to ask me this question yesterday, 10 days ago, 10 months ago, I would have given you a different answer. But right now, I'm doing what's right for me. Okay? Something like that. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay? It's also saying that, you know, don't be afraid. I feel that somehow you and this person had a very difficult past. Okay? And, you know, and you work through so much. You know, you grew so much. You've grown. You know, whatever happened in the past made you become more independent, become stronger. And you know your worth because of this person. And sometimes I would not be surprised if, you know, you tend to blame yourself. You know, it's kind of like, you know, you tell yourself, how could I fall for this idiot? How could I fall for this a-hole? Well, you've grown. And I think that's more important. And you don't beat yourself up. Okay? Because you know where you stand now. And that's more important. Okay? Alright, pile number 3. That's all I have for you. Sorry about that. So I hope you get something out from this reading. I hope this has given you insights. If this is where we part ways, I thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. This is going to be your reading. So I'm going to put this rutilator quartz, golden rutilator quartz aside. So oracle cards, we'll talk about that later. So what's coming for you in August? 8 of Coins, Knight of Cups, okay. King of Swords. A creative endeavor that you are going to upgrade yourself, upskill yourself. You're going to be better. You know, you're definitely good at something already, but you know, you're going to be better in the month of August. So what is it that you need to pay attention to, you need to be aware of? Justice, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, okay. Justice, Ace of Cups, okay, interesting. I feel that this is very, very likely something to do with a creative endeavor you're doing. Two of Cups and 10 of Coins, good. So you see you have the 10 of Cups here, 10 of Coins here, 8 of Coins here. Very, very good if you are wanting to know about your financial, your career. So advice, we have the Emperor, which is okay. 9 of Cups, great. Empress, wow. Okay. This is really, really nice. And for some of you, this can also be about, you know, a reading about you and someone else, and a special someone. Because we have the Ace of Cups here, we have 2 of Cups here, 10 of Coins here, and we have the Emperor and the Empress. This is Queen of Cups, okay. Knight of Cups, King of Swords, alright. There's a lot of people here. So what's coming for you? 8 of Coins, Knight of Cups, and King of Swords. Okay, so very likely, to be really honest, I feel this is more about work-related matters. You are planning, you know, with the Knight of Cups, to me, this is something that is very close to your heart. It's something that you really, really enjoy. With the King of Swords, to me, I feel that, you know, with the King of Swords and this Knight of Cups, I don't feel this is person. You know, at first glance, there's a lot of people here, of course, so I would not be surprised if you're working with a team of people, a group of people. But with the King of Swords here and the Knight of Cups, so this can be something of like maybe architecture, you know, it's kind of like, I feel you have, whatever you're working on, you have to draw or write on paper, and it involves a lot of creative work. So it can be in design, it can be in problem solving matters, and whatever it is that, you know, you're getting better. It can be that, you know, you have, I wouldn't say promotion, but it's something like, you know, you have your salary maybe may increase, you know, or you may be charging more than usual because you're so good at it. I'm just looking at this Justice, Ace of Cups, and Queen of Cups, because somehow the first thing that comes into my mind is you've met your match. In other words, there may be someone else that's coming into the picture. I wouldn't say it's your competitor, to be really honest, but, you know, it's kind of like a muse. I feel this is someone coming into your life that humbles you. Yeah, to me, this is really a muse, okay? Maybe for some of you, this is someone new to you that, you know, that will inspire you. Maybe this person somehow can give you a different perspective, or to see the other side of a story. And this gives you more inspiration. So very likely, maybe for some of you, you are writing a book. You know, it can definitely pertain to King of Swords and Knight of Cups. I can't breathe, I'm sorry. Okay, so this can be about maybe writing, drawing. If you're an artist, of course, this definitely can help you. And yes, there will be someone who will somehow give you a very good balance in your work. And to me, I don't really see this as a love reading, to be really, really honest. To me, I just feel that this is just someone coming in, giving you inspiration, and you can work well with this person. You know, it's like, to me, I feel there's a lot of inspiration. There's a muse for some reason, okay? in Chinese we call it 贵人, you know, it's like a what's the word? I think benefactor, no, a person that will benefit your life. Okay? And whoever this person is that will come into your life and inspire you is going to help you, you know, get from the 8 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. In other words, it's going to bring you a lot of money. If that's what you want, it's going to bring you a lot of good luck. It's going to bring you a lot of success. Okay? Yeah, it's definitely like, you know, this person, it's either you are the emperor or you're the empress. Either way, yeah, it can be a love reading, definitely, but I don't really see this as a love reading. But somehow this person just pushes you to be better. Okay? And you know, you're going to enjoy this person's company. I don't feel there's any difficult energies around this person. Take note that tarot is not gender specific, so you can be, you know, a woman, and this person coming in the muse can also be another woman. You know, perhaps it's just someone whom you admire that inspires you. Okay? But another thing about this advice here is saying that you know, we have the Emperor and the Empress here. The difference between these two, to me, okay, they're both, you know, leaders of the country, especially when you talk about Emperor and Empress, you know, especially Emperor, someone who leads the whole of China, someone who leads the country, the army, the everything, the administration, everything is under the king, under this Emperor. And the Empress is the person, you know, this is more of a very harsh energy, you know, very tyranny, very, maybe to a degree, a dictatorship. But the Empress is someone who's supposed to be more caring, more nurturing. It has a very soft energy. So it's kind of like, you know, that's why this person somehow comes in and balances your life out. To me, I really feel this person humbles you, and you have a very good balance. Somehow, when this person comes in, you know, perhaps it doesn't have to be an inspiration to your life. It can be it doesn't have to be an inspiration to your work, whatever it is you're working on, but it can be, this person can be an inspiration to your life. And when that happens, you have a very good balance, you know. You will start to take charge, be in control, but at the same time, you also treat yourself well. Okay? It's a very nice balance to me. Okay? And then that's where you feel very content with your life. You know, you feel that you know, it's kind of like, you know, it's like a missing puzzle piece. You finally found that missing piece, and you feel that satisfaction. This is the Nine of Cups to me. Okay? Okay. So, let's go into the oracle cards. So I hope that these 2 cards will pertain to this reading. Otherwise, if it doesn't, it's okay. Just treat it as additional guidance. It's just a bonus card, okay? Alright. Gerbera Daisy. Gerbera. Don't really know how to read this. I think it's Gerbera Daisy. Okay. Purity, cheerfulness, and innocence. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you're attentive, you will see it. So, okay, this one feels more abstract. Very likely, whoever this person is, this person may already be in your life. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you're attentive, you will see it. In other words, yeah, you know, this person may already be in your life, but you do not realize. Okay, maybe for all you know, this person doesn't have to say anything to inspire you, but this person, the way they live their life inspires you. It doesn't have to be all words and all that. It's just perhaps just the way they live, the way they do things, the way they make decisions. You know, perhaps their life principles inspire you. Okay. All right. So next we have Snapdragon. Okay. Listen with care, speak with kindness. Okay, so I really have, you know, it's a very strong feeling that this person is already around you. And you know, once you realize who this person is, start to really listen to what they're saying. You know, maybe you wonder, oh, okay, this person, they have their own opinion. Well, maybe you should be asking, why is their opinion so and so? And then maybe you'll get a different perspective. And then you go, oh, I never thought of it that way. You know, that kind of situation. Yeah? Okay, part number 4. So that's all I have for you. I hope this reading has given you insights. I hope you get something out from this. If this is where we part ways, I will wish you all the best. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 5. This is going to be a reading. So I'm going to put this strawberry quartz aside. Okay, so we're going to talk about this later. So what's coming for you in August? All right. Chariot, 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Nice. Okay, if you're wondering about your financial, your career, August is going to be a very good money career for you. It's going to be full of, you're going to have a lot of drive to improve yourself so that you can become more stable. You know, even if it means more stable, meaning, you know, you get more money, you get a better career, you get more business. So what is it that you need to be aware of? Ace of Swords, 7 of Cups. Okay, I know what this is now. Knight of Swords. Okay. Wild card, we have Hermit. Okay. Page of Pentacles. So advice you have 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, and Hierophant. Straight up, I can see you may overwork yourself in the month of August, all right? And you have to be very careful, because right now I can see you'd have little to no time for other activities. Maybe a lot of you, you know, you're isolating yourself. You don't want to mix around people, or you just want to be alone. But be very careful, because I think you may overwhelm yourself with too much work. I can see that you're going to be very confused because of something suddenly coming in the very last minute, and your schedule is all hectic, it's in chaos, and you need to figure out, you know, your priorities. You need to figure out your goals. You need to, I feel like, you know, it's like, okay, for Ace of Swords here, to me, it's more like, this is what I need to do, you know, this directly underneath the Chariot, you know, this is what I need to do. I need to get this done, you know, but I have so many things coming in. With the Knight of Swords, it's gonna be a rush. It's going to overwhelm you. Yes, you're going to have to do more work. Because why? Because I want to get more money. I want to be the Queen of Pentacles. And if possible, I want to be the King of Pentacles. Okay? Yeah. So there is something coming in. Page of Pentacles, to me, I feel, you know, the way is rushing in. Someone is going to give you more work to do. Maybe this work must be a very big project to be able to, you know, to throw you off course, to throw you in a, to make you feel overwhelmed, to make you feel, you know, it's like, well, wait, hang on, I don't know what else to do, I have so many things to work. But at the same time, you're still taking this in, you know, and you have to make the magic, you know, putting in the work, so that, you know, it's more like your prayer is like, okay, so money coming in, I'm getting more work, I'm still taking it. And this one, the advice here, Four of Pentacles and Seven of Wands here, has a similar energy of, you know, I feel that you're taking in the work because you feel that your money, your resources is not enough. But at the same time, you are struggling. Yeah. So what you need to do is, the thing about this card say, it doesn't tell you that, you know, you have to let go, but you do need discipline. Okay. All these cards here are saying, yes, I have work. I take in the work, but at the same time, I'm struggling. So what's the problem? The problem is organization. That's it. Okay. So which of these cards are organization to me? This one, this one, this one, this one. This is a very, because Chariot and Hierophant to me are my discipline cards. And, you know, diagonally here we see the Seven of Cups here. You know, things are in disarray. So you need to have proper discipline, you know, putting things into priority. Okay, I should do this on Monday, I should do this by Tuesday, I should finish this by Friday, and all that. So organization is going to help you here. Okay, and you need to arrange them based on your priority. Okay, once you have a system, it's going to help you in the long run, and definitely not going to bring you into this hermit mode, because right now very likely you may not have enough time for yourself. In other words, you may not have time to play, you may not have time for your friends, you may not have time for your activities, you may not have time for your children, you may have not time for your family, for your spouse, for your person even. Okay? But at the same time, it's like you don't want to let go of this work, because I need to get to the Queen of Pentacles. I need that money. And it's okay. Don't worry. Okay? It's just that we can see that you're struggling. So what it is that you need to do, okay, another thing you can do, you have to delegate your work. Okay, so we have the priest, you know, telling the altar boys stuffs. And I feel that you need to delegate. You need to get help. You need to I won't say that, you know, you have to push your responsibility to others. For me, it feels that, you know, it may be that to me, I really see that you're working alone. Whatever it is that you're doing it on your own. But you need proper rules, you need proper schedule, you need proper, you need priorities. Okay? I'm just seeing what else I can get from the Hierophant. I just see busy. Okay, your reading is very, very short because it's very, very direct. Let's just go into the oracle cards and let's see what else we can get from the oracle cards. Hopefully these cards will pertain to this reading. Otherwise, you can just treat it as additional guidance and, you know, just like a bonus for you. All right? Rebirth and new beginnings. Daffodil. New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. So, to me, I really feel this is some sort of system that you have to run. System meaning to say, okay, you know, it's kind of like, okay, let me, very likely, you know, I can see that you're doing a lot of things here. I do this first, I do this, I do that. Okay? I'm not going to go, I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that. No. Don't do that. Right? Do it systematically. I feel this is what this card is saying. Okay? Because very likely you have not have a proper schedule or a proper system yet. You know, it may be difficult. You think maybe it's for you, it's difficult. You prefer to go with the flow. Maybe you prefer to follow a feeling. You know, I feel today I feel like doing this. Then I feel like doing that. I feel do this, do that. Okay, try to come up with a system. Try to follow the system, okay? Make it a habit, okay? You just need 1 month, 28 days to create the habit. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Next one we have chrysanthemum. Be here always with willing hands and heart. I have a feeling. Okay, I get it now. So very likely whoever this person is that's bringing their things for you is your friend. And for some reason, I mean, that would explain why the cards didn't tell you to let go of some work, or tell you to relax and focus on yourself and all that, because for some reason perhaps this is the time for you to collect the resources that you need, because you never know what's going to happen in the next 2-3 months. Okay, and very likely this is someone, very likely your friend. I feel that's why I was holding it. I was thinking, why is there a friend here? Why is there a friend? So the only very likely explanation is that this person that's bringing their thing for you to do is a friend of yours. And this card is just confirmation that when this person comes in, you know, you just try to help this person, okay? And they will really explain why, you know, that the problem is not whether or not, you know, you take more work or less work. The problem is your system, your working system. That's it. Okay? Okay. Wow, I think yours is definitely the shortest, pile number 5. So that's all I have for you. So I hope that this has helped you. I hope you got something out from this reading. If this is where we part ways, I wish you all the best, and I'll see you next video.